to East Texas Now Business Break. This is when we get to dive in a little deeper to some really interesting local businesses. I want to introduce Erika Rader from Everlasting Legacy Memorials. Erika, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So we were looking into it, and it's such an interesting business, right? Something that we were looking into with symbolism, and there's so many questions regarding memorial services that not a lot of people know about. So let's just cover the basics first. How did Everlasting Legacy Memorials come to be?
Well, in this modern day and age, traditional memorials just really aren't cutting it for families. The funerals happen and everything's over, but families are losing the connectivity and the time in between generations, and those stories that they tell are getting lost. So Everlasting Legacy Memorials was really born from bringing traditional memorials into this modern world.
Wow, okay, so how do you go about doing that? It's kind of a new concept to me,
Yes.
right? And so I'm not somebody who has had the privilege of going through, something to preserve these memories like this. So walk us through the specifics. What specific services or products that you offer?
Absolutely. So we offer a Forever Memorial website, and what that does is it allows generations and families to connect regardless of where they live, regardless of where they are. They can tell their loved one's story. They can connect their families. They can connect social media sites and genealogy websites so that their story is not lost, and it can live on forever in what is an interactive living memorial.
That's incredible. Okay, so I know that there's a lot of advice out there. There's a lot of conversation about planning a funeral ahead of time, your own funeral, taking care of that so that your family doesn't have to go through that stress while they're still grieving. Is that something that you can do? Can you also plan a memorial?
We absolutely can. So it's your memorial page, and it's really the greatest gift that you can give your loved ones, and it's a way to tell your story in your own words. And so we find a lot of times in the death care industry that there are loved ones who pass away, and as their families are going through their things, they find out that grandpa had a Purple Heart, or served in the military, or grandma won awards with her recipes, and these things are just lost. These stories are being told less and less. So what someone can do for their loved ones, a great gift that they can give them, is call us, and we can start to build your memorial website, and you can tell your story in your own words. And so it's a great gift to give your family when they're in that grieving process, and it's a very healing part of that as well.
Yeah, I've never even thought about that it would be a reason to, you don't have to go and dig and try to discover other things, or, oh, I didn't know a whole lot about them, and then to be able to do that for your grandkids, for your great-grandkids, as a lasting memory for yourself to have for generations to come. That's such a really cool product. Okay, so take us through, like, say I come to you, right? Say I have a loved one that has passed away, and I want to do a memorial page for them. What does a consultation look like? Take me through our first steps.
So it's extremely easy. All you do is you visit our website, and you indicate that you would like to use our services. We send you a link, and there is your memorial website. You can start uploading photos. You can start uploading videos. You can upload grandma's recipes. You can link social media sites like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, if grandma was into that. You can link your Ancestry.com pages, your 23andMe, and so it's all lives there in one space. And then you can then share that personalized link with everyone that you know, but only the family or the admins have access to it, so they can edit it. There's also a feature where we have visit of grave virtually, so the forever resting space of your loved one. You can visit that, you can check in, you can send flowers directly to it. So families are more and more in this day and age dispersed, and so this is just one way that they can come together in a digital space but still feel that catharticism and healing of remembering a loved one.
Yeah, being able to be interactive with it as well. Now, you reminded me, so you spoke about social media, right? And I know for me and for a lot of millennials and Gen Z people our age, we also have our pets, or like our kids, and we have Instagrams and TikTok pages that are just about our pets. Is that something that, when a pet passes away, it really is like the loss of a child to us? Is that something that you can do for a pet?
Absolutely. We have what is called Everlasting Legacy Pet, or ELM Pet, and we understand the importance of our fur babies and how special they are and what they bring to our family. And all the pictures, I know I have more pictures of my cats and dogs than I do of my children on my phone probably. So it's a way to have those photos and videos and any funny pictures and TikToks, and again, pet social media, you can link right to it. So that's an important thing to do, to memorialize our pets, and we understand the importance of that. So.
Yeah, absolutely. You refer to your business as ELM, and I know that it's short for, you know, the entire name of your business, but is ELM signifying something? Does it show like a history of the business?
A little bit, yes. Okay. So Everlasting Legacy Memorials is a mouthful, I'm aware. So ELM is a much easier way to say, but the elm tree signifies deep-seated roots and connectivity in a family, and that's really what our business is. We are bringing families together. We are bridging generational gaps, bridging technology gaps, and that elm tree is a great symbol in order to bring all of us together.
Wow, that's incredible. I love it. All right. Well, so what makes you stand apart from, you know, other forms of memorializing a loved one?
So we are the world's first ever digital memorial platform. So it's very exciting to be able to host that. There are plenty of ways to memorialize our loved ones, plenty of ways that are healing and special and wonderful. And that really starts with the funeral service. A funeral service ritual is a very, very healing thing. But once that's over, how else do we remember our loved ones? How do we get those stories? How do we tell our stories? And that is in a digital way, but when we're gone, who's going to tell that for us? And this is a way that just brings it into the modern world that continues to do that, and it makes it seamless and simple, and anybody from any generation can do it.
It makes a lot of sense. You know, I've been a part of those rooms where, unfortunately, you know, we've lost. It's a part of life, right? We've lost someone that we love, and you have to sit there and go through all of the photos all at one time, trying to put together like a slideshow at the funeral or something. And you want to make sure that you show all aspects of their personality. And in a 2-minute slideshow, it's just so hard to do. So I can understand the market for something like this, that it stays living, and you can show all aspects, and you're not limited to, you know, this time that you also have to grieve, and, you know, and can we laugh, and, you know, have those kind of different sides of their personality. That's fantastic. Absolutely. So obviously this is an incredibly unique product, right? And I hear that there's a unique way to be able to access these memorials via gravestones or even urns. Absolutely.
So one way that families can access it is through a customized URL link, but on that you can also place what is an NFC tag. NFC stands for Near Field Communication, and it's very much like Apple Pay. And so these tags can go directly on your loved one's headstone, monument, cremation niche, or even their favorite park bench, and then you can just simply tap that tag and it auto-populates your loved one's memorial website, so where it could be accessed via the custom URL link or via this NFC tag. And then so as people are wandering through the grave space, they recognize that tag, and they can tap it, and they can learn about the people that are there. They can learn about those lives and those legacies.
That's incredible. So that sounds like something that can also be done after the fact. So if you already have, you know, a loved one that you've buried, and you still want to share their story and be able to do that, is that something that you can do way after the fact?
Absolutely, yes. I just served a family that their loved one passed away 25 years ago, and so we were able to digitize all of their photos and videos and get those uploaded onto their website, and then they were able to install their tag on their loved one's headstone. And so as families come in for family reunions or things like that, they can access it and learn things and revisit that loved one and their life, and it brought about a whole new way of healing for them. So that was really wonderful.
That's incredible. Wow. Okay, so if somebody's listening and they say, this is absolutely something I want to do, how do they get in touch with you?
So they can visit our website at everlastinglegacymemorials.com. There we have a contact form. You can fill that in, and we will get back with you. You can email Erika at everlastinglegacymemorials.com. Visit our website, visit our Facebook page, our Instagram. We would love to hear from you.
Absolutely. Erika, thank you so much for joining us here on East Texas Now Business Break from Everlasting Legacy Memorials. We'll be right back.